Now let's bring in Steve Young. He's actually going to be in Cleveland. He's in Cleveland right now as we speak. The Steve Young Report is brought to you by your Tri-State Buick GMC dealers and Red Eye Bloody Mary mixes. Steve, couple of things. Number one, you're a man of honesty. You're a man of integrity. Are you excited at all about this Monday Night Football game tonight?
I'm sitting around a table right here with Ray Lewis and Trent Dilfer, Susie Colbert, our directors and producers. We're arguing about Johnny Manziel. So if we're going to do anything tonight, because the game, after last night's games, I mean, I watched 2 games end to end. I don't know how it happened. I guess I just, rare for me. Seattle, Pittsburgh, and then the Patriot-Denver game. It renewed my faith in football. But despite the fact that we don't put as players together as much, despite the fact we're trying to make it so safe that defensive corners can't play, despite all the things that we've messed up, that was some pretty good football. So it's pretty exciting. Tonight, nah, not so much.
But don't worry about it because, people will watch. People will watch football. It doesn't matter how bad the game is.
Well, what would we watch for? Johnny Manziel, but he can't get on the field because he doesn't understand, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. It's pro football. It really is, and it tests your mettle. There's a lot of guys that play football. They dominate throughout their lives. High school, the best in town, or the county, or the state, and then they go to college, they're the best in the conference, the best one I've ever seen. Then they go pro, and they finally realize, you know what? I don't really like football that much. I'm not saying Johnny is this way, but there are a lot of guys that I ran into that were phenomenal football players, but didn't like the sport. But the pro game ferrets that out. Not like high school or college can. And over 3 or 4 years, they just find themselves out of the league. The guys that don't get it or don't want to get it find their way out of the league. And you look at the names. If I do some research, I could give you 50 names. You're like, oh, what happened to that guy? What happened to that guy? Either didn't get it or didn't want to get it. And it's amazing how much that happens despite the elite athletes that show up here. So when you come to the Browns and Johnny Manziel not playing, how do you have a week off? The coaches tell you, now, look, you got the starting job. You got to hang with us now. You got to not have any problems. He runs down to Texas and gets with his old buddies, and then comes home and lies about it. That's a guy who doesn't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
No, certainly
so anyway,
don't.
That's where you have it. So what else do you have?
All right, Denver. Let's say Brock Osweiler goes out there, wins the rest of his games, plays well. Are they going to sit him when Peyton's ready to come back?
Yeah, because you always have him in his pocket. Did you see Brock Osweiler after the game? I mean, he basically knifed the Patriots and Tom Brady right in front of him on national TV. He did things that don't happen to the Patriots. Brock Osweiler, led the way. And then he goes in the post-game. They ask him, what do you think, do you feel like you've done enough to start? And he just says, well, I'm just I don't know exact words were, but I was like, Brock, stand up, tell him you're deferential, you understand, Peyton's one of the greatest of all time, but I'm ready to go.
That's a delicate balance, though, Steve.
It's very delicate, but you definitely want people to know inside the building because they're always looking for reasons to not let you. What do they want in the Denver head coach with John and with Gary right now is Brock Osweiler being a compliant guy because they can do whatever they want. Brock Osweiler, I'm Brock Osweiler. I did this for years. You got to be deferential. You got to make it right because it is true. You're the backup. But am I ready to play? I'm starting, I'm winning, and I'm ready to play.
Yeah, but you showed that confidence, and let's be honest, Joe Montana hated you, and you didn't like him.
But that doesn't matter. But that's what you got. But he didn't hate me. He was competitive. He didn't. I mean, you hate him. We never argued. We never fought. We never had a crossword. We never in all the years because you respect. I mean, it's not disrespectful to say I've started, I've won, I'm ready to go. And I'll leave it to everybody else. And if Peyton plays, I'm going to be the best backup in the world, and I'll know my job.
Now,
boom, 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 boom. Now you've handled it, and now you put pressure on the system. What you want to do as a player, you're an independent contractor. You want to go make a career. What you just did on the field, there aren't many people who have done recently in recent times. What you just accomplished, leverage up for yourself differentially. I mean, say it the right way, but let people know I'm Brock Osweiler. I'm here to stay. I'm ready to play.